my words, my energy speaks. Make the whole room sweat from my lyrical heat. Something my own drums, they can never be me. Versatile, unique style, they can't compete. I'm the genre, the element, the murder, the beat. Mugger drop the 808, so I drill the beat. Do it in my sleep, I'm the trend, the beat. I'm the move, make it moving, I'm not for the weak. I drop album every session, who drive like me? Who managed to get bad, be everything they lack. I'm the light bulb on, cause I'm in my bag. Put the whole team on distribution, who's mad? Tell me what the plug to the current. Walking, too much talking with no movement. Boston, tell me what's the plug to the current. Walking, too much talking with no movement. Boston, tell me what's the plug to the current. Walking, too much talking with no movement. Boston, tell me what's the plug to the current. Walking, too much talking with no movement. Match my style, wish you could. Handling things, that's why I smile as cash rush to the bank, real war screen. My eyes see everything out between, stay active, not cute on the throne. We like to handle our own, real bosses. Boston, tell me what the plug to the current. Walking, too much talking with no movement. Boston, tell me what's the plug to the current. Walking, too much talking with no movement. Boston, tell me what's the plug to the current. Walking, too much talking with no movement. Boston, tell me what's the plug.
Whoa! What's up? Every banger maker.
Welcome to Studio 206, the Comfort Level Podcast, newest segment.
Bars and bangers, baby. What's good, everybody?
Right. Today we're thrilled to have the multi-talented, independent music artist, actor, and entrepreneur,
Yes.
Authentic.
Authentic.
That's right. He's coming via online.
Yes.
So you guys.
He is actually one of those. He also gets a pass and gets to come online with us. You know, there's some people that you just got to give a little bit of leeway to. He's one of those artists. So shout out to Authentic, who's going to be joining us today. It's going to be crazy, you guys. There's so much more than just the music, which is why we love the bars, because the bars represent everything that happens in life. So it's going to get real serious, y'all. We very excited.
Right.
I'm your girl, Fight Nisha Flames. You already know my engineer this time, guys. My engineer.
More than an engineer. Okay.
This is all the boss.
No,
I'm
the producer. We're just getting ready for and some exciting discussions.
Yeah,
you know?
fun, man.
We also have some incredible music. So
lots of music.
you know, this is what we're gonna do. So all things gonna be in a little bit while I'm taking care of some of these other things over here, doing my engineer job. Right, guys.
Boss button job.
Engineer.
Boss button.
So I'm trying to I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do.
Absolutely. So this just making sure that everybody understands what Bars and Bangers is. It is a whole platform for all of you guys who have been overlooked. All of you guys who feel like you got a banger that nobody has heard, but they need to hear it. This is your platform. This is that platform where you can put your money where your bars is and really come right here where everybody can see it. You can showcase your banger, showcase your bars live, get in the hot seat with Fire Nation Flames. Let us know everything that you're doing, promote your next show, promote your next album. We want to be all involved and we want to give you that platform because too many people are being overlooked and slept on. But over here,
that's right.
Over here, we're gonna make sure that you shine.
Over here,
we're gonna make sure that you are given the proper flowers for your craft. Thank you for tuning in. Share this live. Share this. About to get real live on the Bars and Bangers podcast today.
Don't even remember how to get this up. But anyway, I guess because I'm off this thing, you know, we got one here.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So we got a lot happening.
Yeah, we got a lot happening. I was having a little trouble on this.
You know, technology does a lot of technical stuff. We all know that.
Right. So I wanted to share. I can't even.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was gonna say I do too much stuff. Keep talking.
Well, no worries. Let's make some public service announcements.
I'm trying to find. I'm gonna look for it this way, and then I'll
Got you. Well, while she's doing that, guys, let me give a couple of banger announcements real quick because that's what we do. So you never know what's banging all over, and this is something you want to know. This Friday, how you doing? How you doing? This Friday, I will be hosting and performing in Worcester, Massachusetts. Shout out to my boy in the Yes Lights Out with DJ Seven. This is the Talent Don't Lie show. This is about to be crazy at the Raven, Worcester, Massachusetts. It's going to be a whole movie. We got DJ Seven coming through, but this is featuring the living legend, Buddha Monk, y'all. We got Judah Priest in the building. Again, DJ Seven, we got List in the building, Toon League, Moody 144,000. We got the Zoo Boston's in the building. We got Big Man in the building. It's got to be a whole movie. It's a whole lot of surprises. This just in Nimrod is coming through all the way from New York to represent. It's going to be crazy. So if you don't know, now you know, and you want to be there early because this doors open at 7 o'clock. All right. That being said, make sure that you get to Worcester that day. Then we've got a whole big event. My boy Authentic Bars. He's gonna tell you more about that. I don't want to, get in on his moment. So I'm gonna let him when he gets in. We're gonna talk more about that. But also, if you don't know about the hottest show that's coming to Atlantic City, shout out to ACX1, the Who Mag Distribution artist. Distro Fest 2 is about to be a movie December 2nd and 3rd. I'll be so ready, y'all. December 2nd and 3rd is going to be going down. Distro Fest 2. Shout out to ACX1 Studios, Rob Swartz, Who Mag Distribution artist. And shout out to the Who Mag Distribution artists who have just gotten their Grammy considerations. Super proud and honored to hear about all of that. But it's just the light stuff. Did I mention that November 18th, though? Boo Boo's Babes is going to be tearing it up in Philly. You don't want to miss it at the Fire. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be all types of genres, poetry, singing, rapping, burlesque. You heard me. Burlesque. Yeah. Drag, everything that you could think of. But just now, the Queens will be in the building. So shout out to Boo Boo because Dre Young doesn't play. And it's going to be a whole vibe. So you definitely want to make sure that you check in on that. So again, we're just waiting on our guest for today, Authentic. And we're going to be lit and popping.
Anyway, please.
So with that,
I could do that.
Yeah. You want to give him a little something?
Well, I don't know. I'm just not all in right now. So.
Hey, listen, man.
I was trying to find this thing.
Yeah. So yes, it's gonna be crazy. But if you don't know about Bars and Bangers, again, there is a very big special right now. $40. Bring your bars, bring your bangers in the studio. You never know when we have surprises for you, gifts for you. We like to, we like to support in real life to you. Cater to you. So hit us up. Serious inquiries only. Let's get you on this show. You should want to be able to show off your skills in this hot seat. Let them know what you really do. That being said, for sure. Maybe we give them a little music in the meantime. Something, give them a little taste of something.
I'm trying to find something. Me and Authentic, we
you guys go way back.
Yeah, we go way back. So where the hell's the song at? It's an attachment. Oh my God. It's like we go way back and like I got some stuff, but I gotta find it like from way back.
Now when you say way back, were you managing or were you like the empowering factor? Like, yo, you better do it. Like, that person that gets you right before you go on stage. Like, yo, listen, it's just you. You got this.
Yeah.
That was you? She was
That was me. Years ago.
Uh-oh. She ain't got a little fumble out here.
Let me see what I can do.
Uh-oh.
Right, let me fire up the old.
Again, we just waiting on Authentic.
The old toothy.
But until then,
So let me
We'll
fire
give it a
a
little
little
tune.
Bluetooth with it.
Oh, yeah.
If I can get it in here. All right, hold on. So, how do you make the Bluetooth work? Right. That's not it. Hold on. Okay, somebody else is connected.
Little technical difficulties.
He laughed. He laughed. I don't know. I'll try to connect this thing.
All right.
It's not coming on. Oh,
Maybe I'll be starting a little.
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta be starting.
It showed me what was previous connected. Here it is. I gotta play something because
we gotta get into it.
We gotta commit, you know what I mean? We got. So let me see.
She got up the pocket, you guys. What banger is Jenny Schminny about to pop on the?
All right, this is called Fire, and I'm not even sure if he released it, but everything that Authentic he made is inspired. So we're gonna play this.
Here we go.
He got that voice.
Talking this leader, my nigga, nobody greater. Smooth like a raider, ran up way to check my behavior. I got the flavor. Now pick up your calculators, cause if I'm the bottom, what's the common denominator? I want it. Niggas is only performing. All in the play the block, they spinning them corners. Man, motherfuckers tripping, they know the procedure. Take no to the moon, while he smoking cohiba. What y'all expect? That's all correct. All correct. Better got your neck when you call select. Watch it on perfect. Structure let. Plenty of ways to think about some shit that you paid. I'm talking difference in style. I'm talking difference in age. Now you can bring out the flow. I'm talking instant parade. Now what they dig in your pocket, you start to take in the grade. Now this original made with different days, subliminal shade. Nigga, it's the army, it's the brigade. Give them the plague and bring the shades. It's tricky to blade, but tricky to day. Quickly have to pick up the game. When nigga issue the cards because I did it in spades. I knew stop that, pop that, cripple his legs. I knew that's just the system we made. Stay consistent, we raise. Next level, start pitching grenades. If they lose better, they do better. How you better than me? Cause my past life is much more than what you ever could be. My future life is futuristic. The future that I see, even they say have a fucking more impression than me.
Oh my.
Hey yo, Jit.
Yeah, that was nice. How y'all like that?
Woo! What y'all feel about
So
that?
you know what type of fire is coming up.
Oh my goodness, it's about to get
I got to
crazy.
be in here digging for this stuff before this man get on
Man,
here. He's scheduled for 5:30, guys. So just know that
absolutely. You want to make sure that you got enough time to share this live. That's why he did that.
That's right.
That's a smart entrepreneur right there.
Well, let's talk about not just you, but you're an artist that have children, balancing that entrepreneurship, and fatherhood is something we're gonna be talking to Authentic
time
about.
management is real. I'm a mommy, and
talk to us about that time management.
Listen, oh my gosh. So like today, those are so cute. See, that was time management right there. I had time to let her know that those look delicious, but
you
see,
these little brownies.
She ain't out here baking and stuff.
That's right. And y'all can come on here with y'all baked goods
Uh-oh.
as well, to the Comfort Level Podcast.
Yes.
And these are my Reese cup brownies with strawberry walnut. Strawberry walnut
twist.
Reese cups brownie.
And they're all cute, like they got the little sprinkles. Listen, so yeah, to see how she's just like the government. She distracted me.
In there, you see the peanut butter.
So yeah, with time management as a parent, I would say that is the hardest thing to balance with everything else, because parenting is 24/7. So you don't really get a break from it. So everything else kind of has to work its way into parenting, at least on my end of things. So for me, I am traveling a lot. I'm still doing homework. I'm still waking kids up for school, putting kids down for bed. I'm still making dinner. I am still doing the laundry, making sure clothes are folded. It's a whole big ordeal, but at the same time, I'm not just an artist. I'm also a record label CEO. So you got a lot of things to manage. So I'm also running my company, which means I have to stay updated on all the newest information and things that I need to stay up on to make sure that my artist gets ahead. I also am the first lady of many things, including my brothers, Judah Priest, 144,000 chosen few. I'm also one of the beautiful roses from Judah Priest and Smooth Bass Beats, all female MC group, Gang of Roses. So when you manage all of those schedules, all of those studio sessions, while also doing homework, pressing clothes, making dinner,
and doing a podcast,
hosting and co-hosting. It's a lot, but at the same time, it's worth it. So I wear the crowns very well, even though I know that they come very heavy.
That's crazy.
That's a
lot. Y'all gotta.
Have you ever catch me looking sleepy?
You know what?
Give me a break.
All right, man. But I think about it, when people ask me, well, Janet, why don't you sing or rap or whatever? First of all, nobody ever asked me to. They don't even care whether I can sing or rap or not. You know what I mean? But it's too much.
It's a lot.
It's the things that you have to consider before getting into, something you want to make a passion, or you just want to put your full self into. Absolutely. It takes a lot, and I know that me myself. And, seeing what the artists go through, I don't have time for everything that they have time for.
I don't think we even have time. It just somehow magically pops up, like it just accidentally becomes available. So, I shout out to everyone who is balancing life.
I'm gonna get stuck right at listening to them beats, studying them beats. So. Right.
As soon as they say we need you to do this track within 24 hours, Jenny, I'm like, yep, see, I need to like.
Yeah.
I love it though. I don't think I would really. I mean, there's a few things I would change, but not so much. We still got some things loaded in the back, back end, right?
Yeah, I got some stuff.
Yes, give them a little music while they waiting.
Oh, I found the one I was looking for.
Oh, well, there it is, right there.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like this. I thought that was it. Yeah, this is it. No wonder. I had the title wrong. That's why I couldn't pull it up like that fast as I want to. But this is one.
Needed a little
motivation. Listen, let me introduce this song. No, it's not really a real introduction, but I keep the voice working. Okay. So when this song came out, and I had the voice working. That's all.
Oh, she said that part. She had to work.
Complimented, drop jewels when I'm offended. For my percentage, I go the limit. I'm not that timid, cause I'm invented. Where's that? Since my beginning. Exotic women lining up running, cause I've been winning. It's not pretending. Take all the opponents and blocks of spinning, and I'm a menace. Image from start to finish, it's comprehensive. Expensive, don't worry, the consequences is all for a kind of interest. Right the minute, not against it. All bending, right from the soul, right from the throat, right from the flow, most like the flow, right in the loop. Straight from the six, drink up and drip. Beat niggas face can't make up this shit. They come to get switchblades supposed to live. Ain't running sick. Lay up assist. My presidential was presidential. Live what you temper. Was presidential. Authentic and spark easy. What's been?
You ain't doing what you say. I ain't saying what you do. Before the credit, who you true? Homie, that ain't what you do. And this ain't what you do. What you trying to prove? Oh man, you ain't really about that. You ain't really about that. Oh man, you ain't really about that. Oh man. You ain't really about that. In my life, I've been dipping, dodging haters. Emerging on you back, more focus on this paper. Highs on my circle, prepping for the traders. When I sound of a split, I sort of snake like a waiter. Cause Lord knows I can see no fucking treacherous. Trying to be friends, but quick to put the Latin, yeah. But I'm ahead of you, a bitch nigga spotted a boss, a cheat, a coon, etc. You ain't never shot a nigga, you ain't never rocked a nigga. Why you fraud, homie? What you trying to prove? Man, the topic, get the topic, man, the bodies, get the dropping, in the nigga, get the piece and then you food. When you playing with the piece, I say fucking man, the seat, man, make me get the snapping with the tube. This is what I motherfucking do. You ain't doing what you say, I ain't saying what you do. Before the grand, stuff for your crew. Like they heard, homie, that ain't what you do. And this ain't what you do. What you trying to prove? Oh man, you ain't really about that. You ain't really about that. Oh man, you ain't really about that. Oh man, you ain't really about that.
So promises never get dominance. Build up the diamond, the copies from the next level, nigga. It's astonishing. It's a culture shock. Culture fly, nigga. Told a lot. Let the soda pop. Roller coaster stop. Overshot, nigga. Over snap. This is over spot. Not the spot. On the motherfucker niggas on the block. Five lanes with a side thing, mind frame with some other shit. Why would I change? I bang for the back of y'all, then they got range, got strings for a crew. Then it was back to octane, shots spring on these jumps. Ain't on these posters, ain't where you want, but I bang, then I come. Laid in a slump, maybe I'm sunk low, in the sea, K in the trunk. Hey, this get stumped any day if you jump in for A, if you stunt to your face from the front.
Shit, this is what I want. How about one? Niggas ain't really gonna think like motherfucking next shit, man. Motherfucking you ass niggas, man. Niggas, motherfucking bro. Wait, motherfucking and come to your niggas. I'm just saying what you do. You can put a grand stuff for your crew. Like they heard, homie, that ain't what you do. And this ain't what you want. What you trying to prove? Oh man. You ain't really about that, oh man. You ain't really about that, oh man. You ain't really about that, oh man. You ain't really about that.
Yeah. Oh man, this ain't even about Sparky. This ain't even about Sparky.
It's not for them together.
Yeah, they don't realize what they.
Them together, that is monstrous. Right
them
there.
Together and me, that's the shit that they don't realize. It's fine.
Like that's a call out.
It's a call out.
Call out. Bars and bangers.
But let me tell you something. Bars and bangers. This is the thing. Sparky Z is all about them hooks. Okay, so you have to do you have to do a segment on great hooks or something like that and talk to Sparky Z.
We gotta have a heavy hook session on Bars and Bangers.
Bring him in.
I think we have to call Sparky Z. Yo, if you want to check in and you know Sparky Z, tell him Fire Nation Flames is calling them out, yo.
Let me get something right.
Make sure you let them know. Let them know Fire Nation Flames is calling them out. Bring me some of them hooks.
Yeah.
Bring me them hooks on Bars and Bangers.
Ain't got no hook.
You got some hooks. We're gonna make him just drop these hooks. We're about to put some beats and put the skills to the test. Sparky's got skills though. He can do it. I think he can do it. Yeah, we know we got bring him.
He makes a lot of hooks. He makes a lot of hooks on different people's tracks and stuff.
Yeah.
So when Authentic gets here, you know, the call line is actually open right now. The number is 609-315-4442. Deuces, y'all. Call in.
I already know.
If you got anything you want to say, make a comment. But we want to talk about music today, so hopefully it's a music thing, or if not, if not, then you better be on a Carmen call or some shit. You know what I mean?
Please don't call.
Nah, it's cool. Disrespect. It's cool. Nah, well, we're not trying to disrespect nobody like that. Good thing.
But if you want your feelings,
call in. Nah. Call in, and we'll hear your voice, no matter whatever.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? The number's on the bottom if you're watching. If you can't call in and you know somebody that watches podcasts, make sure that you share this podcast.
Absolutely. Shoot, well, while we wait, we might as well keep letting them hear some music real quick. You know what I mean?
Well, we can have a word from our sponsors.
Oh, word. From our sponsors, guys.
Hi, we're the Intruders. One of our biggest hits. I'll always love my mama. We all love our mama and our family member who need help. Thanks to Inspire Home Care, my cousin knows I love her too. When I'm on the road, I can perform knowing my cousin is being cared for in the comfort of her own home by an Inspire caregiver. Call Inspire Home Care today for you or your loved one, because we all love our mama.
How you doing?
Over here.
Yeah, you did it.
Hi, you're live on the Comfort Level Podcast. How are you? What up, big dummy?
What's going on with you?
Just so pleased to see my two favorite ladies in the same building on the same podcast.
Oh,
Thank you. And how's the dummy room?
It's picking up, you know. We definitely doing big things over there. Starting to actually give, you know, Camden a voice and let people know that Camden, New Jersey do have their own sound.
That's right. Shout out to Camden.
I miss y'all.
Oh, you know, we're gonna have to link up now. See, you done called in, you know that you brought up emotions and stuff. Now we're gonna have a session to meet up.
Definitely want both y'all on the show, especially you, Fire. And you Jay, you know you gotta come to my comedy show. You've been promising me for years. And you gotta come through and get some laughs.
I know. Can you send me a personal invite?
I definitely will.
We be booked and busy. And you know, I scheduled Diamond for an interview.
Yeah, he's definitely in town. I know he just had a networking event at the radio station this past weekend. I kind of slipped my mind and I missed it, but Diamond's in town for a little while.
We definitely got a link because we all family, you know, stick together, things going on, just, you know, keep promoting each other, whatever, you know what I mean?
Definitely. I wanted to talk about that topic that y'all brought up briefly about, you know, being an artist and, you know, time management. And it's crazy because that's one of the things that I was just telling someone. My brother had told me a long time ago that, you know, people who are in the music industry, like, you know, big names that sign, they eat, sleep, shit, music, you know, even if they have a family, sometimes, you know, sometimes you have to sacrifice that time for family and just do music. And I feel like one of the reasons why, you know, I'm not where I necessarily could have been is because I was one of those people that put my family first. And I was just talking to one of my co-hosts, and he actually was one of my artists back in the day, and he decided also to put his family first. But, you know, I think that's the hardest decision to make, is to say, you know what, I love music, I love my family, but, you know, I got to put music first. And I don't think that a lot of artists can do that until that money is there. And that's when it starts to make sense for people, or it will make sense for your spouse. But, you know, the truth of the matter is that you really, really want to do music, you got to put music first. And you know, and especially if that's something that you looking to provide to your family with, just music, and you know that gotta be your primary.
Yeah. Excuse me. Before we comment, we have Big Dummy on the phone, but we also have our featured guest in the building, Authentic. Authentic, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, man.
Yes.
What's going on?
So
How y'all
we have
doing?
Big Dummy who called in, and he's responding to
Chiming
what
in on
we
our
have been
topic.
talking. We kept our topic as balancing entrepreneurship and parenthood and family stuff.
That's everyday life. That's everyday life.
So,
That's a
so you heard almost everything that Big Dummy said. You familiar with Big Dummy?
No, not really. Not much.
This is something I'm excited to do, because that means that we need to bridge y'all together. Because in my eyes, Philly and Jersey always should connect. I mean, it's right over the bridge. Get over it. All right. We need to connect some people together. Big Dummy is hilarious. Okay. He is like super hilarious. He has many other talents, but that's my favorite talent. Okay. That I'm going to express
I gotta check him out then, because I definitely like the comedy. So I gotta check him out.
Absolutely. You would love him. Great entrepreneur.
Yeah, he
and he's also an artist as well.
Does the podcast, the Dummy Room.
Yeah.
So we on the Dumbass Radio Show.
Oh yeah, the Dumbass Radio Show.
Dumbass Radio Show.
Right? That doesn't make you feel good to say it. That's terrible.
Yeah. You know, hey, listen, I bet you ain't nothing but good reviews got to be about that. I know it. Listen, I know that's right.
Yeah,
you got
need a good giggle, right?
It is. But we have to introduce the viewers to the man with the beard.
Yeah, he came out here.
That's right. That's the man with the beard. See that they got a thing with these beards.
Hey, listen, beards are winning.
It is,
yeah. Okay,
it's
like
the thing with these beards, and he's got one of the best beards coming up out of.
We gonna have to find out. I think there's a secret.
You know.
Look at that.
Hey, that's why I model for the beard company. That's why I'm a brand ambassador.
Oh, did y'all hear that? We about to get into this.
Make sure,
Authentic on there, but we also still have Big Dummy on here. So you have to address what Big Dummy said about juggling
that family life.
I believe that's a balance. You know, I do agree with what he said as far as like people putting their family first or putting their career first. Some people have to make that decision, but you know, I believe how I look at things is a lot of this that we deal in life, we're not the first ones that are dealing with these things, no matter what it be. So if you do your homework, your research a little bit and see how people before you did certain things and you put your brain to use and you put your plan in order, you could do pretty much whatever you choose to do. If you want to put your family first, so be it. If you want to do your career, so be it. But you know, you have to see what space you are in as an individual before really taking that step.
Yeah, not everything is for everybody.
But just to touch on what you said, if you look at the dynamics of people who've done it before us, you know, these people are multi-millionaires, and they're using their money to pay for parents. Because they don't have the time to parent their own kids. Wow. And that doesn't mean that they don't work with it. That, you know, when you're dependent on the industry or whatever business you're in, sometimes, you know, it can pull you away from family and it can divide a family. So it's very hard to balance it.
Sure. It does. It's definitely a battle.
It's a difficult choice. You know what I mean? But hey, you know, I don't think what do I know? You know?
Now, you freeze, go in and come back.
Oh man, I think that is dope that you called in. One, as a father, it's always really cool to hear from the dads, because you know all the time, and not for nothing, and I'm saying this as a woman, so that says something. But we always hear the women nagging about different things. But it's cool to hear two fathers, you know, for dads to get on the line and say, look, it is crazy when you got to tell the family, like, listen, I gotta get this done. I really can't make the game today, or you know, hey, I want to have movie time today, but listen, I'm gonna go get us this $500 to $700 real quick, and I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do movie time. It can be really hard because I know as a mom looking into those eyes, those watery eyes, and be like, but do you have to? I think that's probably the biggest challenge. I mean, you guys are all manly and macho, so like as fathers, do you find yourself feeling real sappy when you gotta say, hey, I gotta go to a show, or I gotta go to an event, and your baby's like, don't go.
Yeah.
Well, if I'm being totally honest, like, I've always done music when, my kids were younger. But when they hit like 16, they realized that I was sacrificing for them. And they were like, we know what you got to do. They kind of, this sounds weird, but they kind of was like, they knew that their mom was with my wife at the time, was holding me back. And they just gave me that motivation that I had to do what I needed to do because they supported me and they believed in my dream. And then, now they're 24 and 21 and they can sit back and see my accomplishments from that time to now. And now I have to be thankful for them, kind of giving me that green light that I had to do what I need to do, no matter how much I love them and miss them. Because I was one of those dads who, put up with a lot of stuff for my wife just because I didn't feel comfortable waking up in the morning not around my kids, you know what I mean? So it meant a lot for them to push me in the direction to follow my dream, even though they still, and now to reflect on it as well, I thought that I did, my job was kind of done because they were 16, but I realized that also that was the most influenced time, and then like they needed me more in their teenage years than they needed me from kids to 16. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, Authentic, we're eager to hear about your passions and your journey in pursuing your goals.
So, we love that you called in. You know what I mean? But we want I want to make sure that we give him his proper time, of course. But we always love when you call in and give us that big love. But of course, you know how I am about giving the artists they mic time and they proper shine. You know what I mean? You know what I'm about. So we love you. Big love, baby.
Love y'all. Y'all enjoy yourself. And I'll be tuned in and sharing and supporting that goal.
Always love, baby. Peace.
Yeah. So, like I said, could you share some of your experiences and the driving forces behind your work?
Yes.
As an independent music artist, actor, entrepreneur.
I mean, there's just so many things, so many crowns.
What motivates you? Keep you pushing forward in all these creative fields.
Hey, but after doing 15 years in state penitentiary, Johnny,
Listen, I know. Listen, you talking to the viewers. Don't talk to Janet.
You know what I mean? after being a knucklehead in society and a nonsense young guy like the rest of these kids was, I had to be sat in a state facility to get my head together, and get myself together. And the driving force behind me really doing what I'm doing is, for one, where I came from, the position I was in life, and for two, I see a lot of people with a lot of talent and a lot of potential who haven't experienced that other side and don't really understand that that's not for us. It's more out here, and they don't believe what people tell them. You have to show them. So when you're a person who's been there, who's been, in the 90s when it was real big, when their parents was getting high and the parents wasn't around and the fathers was locked up, and you was a knucklehead and you was in the streets and you was committing crimes. I've been there. Then I sat in juvie. Then I sat in prison, did time for 15 years, came home, had a child, did music, did movies, did modeling, did acting, whatever you could think of. And I'm showing people that if you put your mind to it, the positive stuff, you could put and get more done out of that positive than doing the negative and criminal.
Absolutely.
Like realistically,
that's a crazy story to have. Like you really been through a lot, and I love that you and I thank you, one, for being open about, you know, where you really like where you came from, the things that you've been through, to say that you've been locked up at a young age. You know, a lot of people don't see the light from that. And I have a lot of family members, you know, I literally just spoke to a family member.
Did I even introduce you to my co-host? Do you even know him?
I know Fire Nation playing.
I just wanted to
I know.
I
know, and I'm gonna see y'all Saturday.
Right. That one.
Yeah, since you left us with these you got
authentic.
Since you left us with these, you know.
We be in the building.
We in the building.
For sure. So
Fred's here.
It's what's up, Fred? So I always want to give, you know, props to where it is, because a lot of people don't feel that they can come out after such, you know, being in such situations, but you're literally a walking testimony. You're literally in a movement of empowerment for people who feel like there is no life after being through all of that. Not only did you come through it, you came out like a boss. You went out, you started, you know, you got a business, you're doing your thing, you have a child, like you said. That is major. I salute you on that, because you could have literally just went backwards, but you chose to move forward. You know,
it's hard, but one thing I can say is that is another force that behind helping me is Jenny, Reality Music, because she is one of the first people that I met when I came out of prison, you know, and I did a lot of networking. So I have to give credit where credit is due. And even before talking about mental health on her show, her and I, that's what we used to discuss. And she helps. She's an influencer, the true meaning of an influencer, a guide. She was the first person when I was making my CDs, when I was doing my bio, artwork, whatever. Jenny, Reality Music, right there.
I always say we don't give her enough credit and
we played
Jenny.
one of the tracks that,
she played one of the tracks that she was the one, you know, making sure that she was on top of that. I always say, Jenny, you know, I always say this is the boss lady right here, and she's so sweet about everything. But I always tell anybody, if you've been around her, you'll always consider you learn something from her, and that she will definitely tell you to go for your dream. If there's something that she can contribute, she's definitely one of those people. So I definitely feel you on that. I've been able to definitely experience that personally myself as well. And I respect that. I love that you give so much love, Authentic. Always, just like your name, Authentic.
It was just, you know, I'm just looking out, you know, trying to just make sure that we wasn't wasting time in the wrong places. You know?
Yeah.
Go get the prize.
So when you started in your music, what would you say was your biggest, like, if you could think of something that, like, when you started, as far as what was your thoughts, you know, like when you came in, like, I'm about to go in on a war mode, I'm coming in on some peace, you know, did it take you a minute to get a little elevation process?
I mean, lyrically, I'm a lyricist. So,
say it again.
I mean, I'm a lyricist, so it's like, you gotta have some substance. You gotta have a subject matter. You know, it's gotta be different. You gotta. My raps is a movie score. You know, I could paint the scene for you. So it ain't too hard. You know, it's just got to be reality. You know, it's got to be authentic. You got to make it so it's natural, and you got to put it together so it goes smooth and it makes sense. You know, that's the easy part. After you got to realize, I got home in 2017. The following week, after 15 years not being in the studio or nothing, I went right to the studio. A week home, if that. So like, I hit the ground running and trying to understand the business, the ins and outs, and how to get things done. You know, so it's bigger than just the music. It's also the business. And that's what was important to me, because that's what I want to pass on to people, the knowledge. The knowledge is the most important thing about all of this stuff.
Yes. So did it take you a little bit of time to go from wild to calm down?
I mean,
I told you I was gonna ask the regular questions.
What you mean, like from being locked up and coming home to? What you mean?
You go through a change. My mom always says you go through a change as you grow. Just when you have kids, just everything. Life can bring you through an elevation period. Would you say that it was a wow for you, or like some people it's just like one of those rams? And I'm like, okay.
No, life is humbling. Life is life is humbling. Life will humble you real fast. Could you picture sitting in a courtroom in front of on trial, facing your freedom, and when you lose and they say 15 years, you start thinking, so you have to plan. Like, you at this point in your life, is this it? Or if it's not it, what's the plan? What are you going to do? If you do the same old stuff you've been doing, you're going to get the same old results you've been got. So you got to reconstruct the plan. you got to take this 15 years, don't let it go to waste. And you got to go to school. You got to educate yourself. You got to get your trades. You got to invest in yourself, or else the system is going to either put you back in jail or in a graveyard. Right. And, so calming down is like really, to me, just being a sensible, reasonable civilian or individual or person, however you want to call it. You just somebody that
people don't be sensible. They just don't got no damn sense. Like,
so there is where, as people with us with sense, we recognize, acknowledge those people, be aware of those people. And like, you got to realize, inside the state penitentiary, you around a lot of people that ain't sensible. You around some people that just hate, like, literally, if you ever seen it on TV or certain things that they say, like, as wild as people are, even the guards, the abuse, different things, like certain things will affect you in a way you like, man, I never, ever in a million years, I don't want to see you there, me there, nobody.
That's no thing. They'll come back.
Like, that is not it. That's not it. So, what you say?
Let me answer this now.
You got me? I'm going out.
Yeah, you're going to be in and out a little bit. So.
Oh no.
Can you hear me?
He's like, let me make this adjustment right now.
Yeah, these guys.
Shout out to everybody on the check. You're just now tuning in. This is Authentic, our special artist of today. We're super excited to, just tune in with him. If you want to talk to him, chime in, send some love to him. Call in. Number is 609-315-4442. We get into it. Definitely drop those comments.
So what I was going to ask you was, if you were on a panel speaker, you're addressing the youth in your community, what message or advice would you want to leave them regarding rap music and its impact on their lives and their aspirations?
One thing definitely, that the level that rap music grew to, as far as being a direction or a lead point that people take, I think it's for that small aspect of the world to be turned in such of something that people attach themselves to and hold on to so tight. It's almost like it's praised or worshipped more than a person's own life, almost. And it's just one part of life, and the world is so big, so much more that we haven't experienced, whether it be in our cities, our neighborhoods that we rap about or stand for or chant for or represent. Like, we deprive ourselves through a lot of sticking to certain things or gravitating to certain things just out of coolness or out of it being rapped or however it is. It's like you got to go out and experience the world before you throw your life away.
Absolutely.
You know, you have to go out and experience living before you making adult grown decisions or whatever it may be. Like, and it's like I never seen so many children. It's so many aggressive children to the point where it's like, why are you so mad? What the hell is the rent due? Or
and they're putting it in the music. Do you think they're getting it from the music?
It's just like
I don't think it's that they getting it from the music. I think it's that people representation through music of different negativity. So to say that I'm gonna make a song about the people I don't like hypothetically, just cause I don't like them. That's it. Like I never understood that. I'm gonna just do something for the sake of doing it just cause without no purpose. And if you did it for a purpose, then what is the message or what is behind? What are you trying to achieve by what you're doing? What are you trying to accomplish? Like, what is the outcome of what you trying to get from what you're doing? And then when you get your desired result, then what? You know, it's a never ending cycle. So therefore, if you reverse that and you have that same mindset, but do something with some substance or schooling people on something or a cause or positive, and you did that for that purpose, even if you don't reach your desired outcome, you're going to get a positive, progressive, beneficial outcome, even if it's not to the level of capability you want. It's common sense. You reap what you sow. You put negativity out into the world, you're going to get negativity back eventually. Even when people commit crimes, you can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of getting away with stuff and only take that one time.
Yeah, that's it.
It take one time for you to get caught, or it take one time for you to run into somebody with the same mindset as you and do you like they did, like you do others.
Yeah.
Wow.
People don't understand it. If like seriously,
that's the way the youth need to be taught to. That's the way
when you listen, everybody bad until they run into somebody that's just as bad as them.
Yeah.
Now, where are mind states here? I'm raw, animal, crazy, gun ho. But when you run into somebody that's a mirror image of you, how are you going to deal with yourself? How you gonna deal with yourself? How would you deal with somebody that's like you? And not just that, if you deal with that one, it'll be another one after that, be another one after that. Then if you get locked up, they got the people up top, the guards, they don't care about your track record.
No.
They gonna stomp you, beat you, treat you, tear your stuff up, take your mail, curse you out, call you every name under the sun, and you can't scream for mommy. Period.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, that's reality. That's real. Like, I don't glorify doing 15. Say it again.
I said, what you got? What you doing these days?
Oh man, I was in the middle of working. I was actually in the middle of working when I talked to y'all. I didn't hung up on that. I'm gonna go back to that a little bit later. But I mean, you know, I'm doing a lot. I'm trying to do some things to give back to the community, and which was actually bridging part of the conversation that I was, you know, bringing up, or that, you know, the questions y'all presented me. But I want to present some solutions to the right people and reach who I can reach. I can't reach everybody, but I know, like, it's got to be some type of dialogue had. Like, what is it needed? Is it jobs? Is it food? Is it clothes? What is needed of resources Do you need to do you need to be taught how to fish? Do you have a plan on how to fish and you just don't have the tools you need? You don't have the right backing? Do you know all that type of stuff? And I see some people doing it. I see these after school programs is coming back and they allowing the kids. Like one lady they brought up, they got the kids doing gaming and coding, which is a good thing
Yeah,
because then they can
yeah.
stream, they can
My son's
develop their
school,
own
yeah, my
games.
son's
They
school is
got their
teaching them that. I
meals.
thought that was so cool. I think
Yeah, so like
that's a real good thing.
let's I can say, and that's my thing. I can say I want better from the people, but I gotta get the people better. Like I
Yeah,
hear everybody saying it, but you gotta let them know your story. Then you gotta give them better. You don't just like don't flaunt. Say I'm a star, I'm a celebrity. This no. I was just in a bad position like you. I know what you're
right,
going through.
right.
Come sit down. You want something to eat, something to drink. You need some
That's real.
employment.
That's
You need to get
authentic
some
right there.
money. You need to what you need to do. You need a car. You need a ride. You need to get your license. You need what you need.
That's what's up.
What do you need?
I love that.
Y'all
That's
need to
about building your
thrive
next
and
man up.
succeed.
You're
Build
definitely
things.
Yeah, like
creating that
what do you
legacy.
that's
That's
why
Building
even
awesome.
your
me,
next man up one by one.
no, but
That's
even Jenny know. Jenny, let me ask you this, Jenny. In all actuality, when people have shows, there's usually a fee to pay to go to these shows, right? Pay tickets and all that, right? Right.
yes. Yes.
When Authentic goes out and people come with him, how is it?
No, I have ever paid to that
No.
because
You come out,
what
you
do you
have a
mean?
good time, you
No.
smile, you eat, you drink, you laugh. It ain't no hope. I just need your time and for us to share a nice positive moment. I don't need to get rich off nobody. I don't need to portray nothing. No, nice, safe environment for people to come and network, enjoy themselves, show their talents, give their services out, and have a good time and make it home safe. That's it. We all in it together. It's too much of the other stuff, man. It's too much of the other stuff, man. That's why I don't, whatever I can do, I'm going to do. Simple and plain. So, hello? All right, let's keep going on. You better keep dropping. Where y'all go?
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
y'all.
guys.
Technical.
Technical
We're
difficulties.
back.
Apologies.
Sorry. That's right. Apologize. Hey, what's up, Brian?
Hey,
Brian's here.
yeah. What's going on?
But we're back. Even if
Quick
we're not
technical
authentic, may come back. But I mean,
might
it's
have lost
great.
some
He
guys,
said,
but it was awesome.
even that little bit of interview that we got with him was awesome. The things he said touched us. I'm sure it touched a lot of people out there. And when it's reviewed on the recap, it's gonna touch a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, if he wants to come back in, he can. If not, he won't. I'll text him. Okay. I'll just say we're back.
Hey. Shout out to everybody on the check-in. Want to thank you guys for tuning in today. Again, we went through a couple of technical difficulties, but when you're dealing with technology, technical-ish happens, okay? So that's why we just keep it flowing, keep it going. Hopefully we can get Mr. Authentic back in the building with us because there's so much more to dive into with him. But in the meanwhile, like the boss lady said, we're gonna get into the music.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that. This is called Rock the Mic. It definitely does that.
I rock the mic, I rock the mic, right? I rock the mic, I rock the mic, right? I rock the mic, I rock the mic. Often they shine bright, turn the lights, motherfucker. I told you, mommy come from with a Uber. And if they want to play games, just know that I'm the controller. And as he first started off, they just wanted exposure. Now they just wanted some closure. So I keep running the holster. These stuff that's running them over. That gets 100 soldiers. And I keep coming up longer. Cartridge out of the folder. That shit is nothing I'm older. These niggas are ever lyrically cutting a soldier. And they discover it's over. This nigga hustles a culture. They go who wanna oppose us. Make pennies come from you ropers. They pussy fuck it, they told you. It's still a coastal and no, no luck ain't considered. Big money, kind of over. These niggas funny, they think of players come with a toaster. Shorty skin color a mocha, and she just love when I stroke her. These niggas pluses a sofa, and they don't wanna provoke us. Put in the hospital bed and can't do nothing but come back. I rock the mic, I rock the mic, right? I rock the mic, I rock the mic, right? I rock the mic, I rock the mic, right? All Phoenix shine bright, turn on the lights. The who saying my new thing, I lace up like two string, or who swings my two bang, that shit ain't you saying that you bring that you bang, I pop shit like you say, I don't care who you bring, my niggas and true big recognition, not the expedition, check ignition. It's an exhibition, but it's no exhibition. Just terrific, put my life in a position. In the definition, that's the success specific. That's realistic. Everybody else is just statistics. Respect the bridges that keep getting buried every instance. And reminiscence for the back of body like restricted. Don't take assistance in this business that is just a purpose. Concentration is not like observation. This compilation it's operation. Niggas be combination and turn into confrontation and domination. You just a star of my constellation. Small talk, big money, you ain't involved in the conversation. Show me the spot is vacant and knowing it's my replacement. I'm tenacious. I'll show you that I can make it. I'll show you that I can take it. I'll show you so I'm the favorite. I rock the mic, I rock the mic, right? I rock the mic, I rock the mic, right? I rock the mic, I rock the mic, right? All Phoenix shine bright, turn the lights. This specialist of excellence, possession is a exorcist. Legal land excellent, put you in a deficit. That's definite. Negligence, that it is my testament. Time to take the medicine, I'm better than evidence forever. I better get it. I'm expressing busy like a it's tricky because we shifty in the city. I can think these carry 50s and trust.